talking about how like when you're talking about alcohol and like stuff as like a gateway.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, like what motivates you to work out and like even on the days where you don't want to work out? Because I know some people like there's like even me, I have my days where it's like, oh, I don't want to train today, I don't want to lift, I don't want to run. Like what when you think of that, what or what when that comes to your mind, like you don't want to train, what do you think of to like motivate you?
Um, for me, what motivates me, that's a great question. I feel like the motivation, it differs on the day. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
true.
weird. It's not like one single thing that
Yeah.
motivates me. Like it's a series of things depending on how I feel. I know it sounds
Yeah.
kind of it's
That
it's
kind of
weird.
makes sense because like at
Yeah,
certain days of the week you kind of like have different events or something and it or
yeah,
like something will affect you on a certain day and
yeah,
you'll get motivated.
yeah. So some days like but some of the things to motivate me is you know, is people that work really hard inspire me. You know, people that there's people that where I want to be. Like if I see someone, I'm like, wow, they're
Mm,
super successful, they do all of this.
mm-hmm.
That's where I want to be. That really motivates me to be like, I can't just give excuses, because you see these people
Going
doing
hard.
3 times 4 times the amount of work that I'm doing on a regular basis.
Mm,
That is no excuse for me to be like, oh, I'm just gonna take it easy and just
yeah.
not do it. And that truly, I think, one of the main things that motivate me is seeing the people how far they've gotten, and kind of being like, okay, I want to be where they are. So and for myself too, self
Mm-hmm.
growth too. But that kind of pushes me to kind
Yeah.
of exercise, train jujitsu, and do all of that. Um, but yeah, I think also going back to the feeling of wanting to, the feeling of those days where you don't want to go in, you're
Mm.
tired,
You make
you
excuses.
make excuses. Those days, I try to just do it without thinking, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more time you give yourself to think about doing something that you don't want to do,
Mm-hmm.
more likely than not, it's a 50-50. You might
Yeah,
not do it. You know what I mean?
that's true.
So for me, like, if there's days where I don't want to work out, I literally just think to myself, okay, all I have to do is just drive to
To
the
the gym.
gym and then just touch the weight.
Yep.
I just have to physically touch the weight, and it's game on. Because failure starts from home. I feel like, when in terms
Yeah,
of working out, it just starts at
I
home,
agree.
right?
I agree.
Because once who I don't know anyone that's like goes to the gym, drives there, touches the actual weight, and it's like, you know
Nah.
what? No, I'm not
I'll
feeling
just
it.
go home.
I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
home after I drove
there's
and
no way.
and physically touch the weight.
Now you like kind of feel like, oh, you wasted the drive, or
Yeah.
like
Oh
you
yeah.
don't want to waste.
Exact.
In my mind,
Yes.
I'm very
Yeah.
frugal, so I'm like, I waste gas if I
Yeah.
go home, I not work out. I gotta
Yeah.
work out.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah. So I think it's just lessening the time to think for yourself and just actually doing it
Mm-hmm.
is key. So once you get out of bed, if you have to do something, just physically put yourself into that position where you have to do it. If
Mm-hmm.
you're going to the gym, get into your car, grab your key,
Yeah,
physically grab your key,
yeah,
drive, and then you're good. I think the battle starts from, it's just from there.
yeah,
90% of failures is before that,
yeah.
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
So
true. I've heard
yeah.
Jocko said something like that. Like, as soon as he wakes up, like he doesn't snooze the alarm. Like once he hears the alarm, he just gets up. Like,
Mm,
I think sometime like when I would wake up and like snooze the alarm for a bit and think like, okay, do I want to get up right now? You
mhm.
ever have those moments?
For me, I suck
Sometimes.
at waking up.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, like in terms of Jocko, I am the opposite of that. I will hear the alarm, and there will be a snooze button, and it's so weird. I feel like I have a mind of my own when
Mm.
I wake up. Like it's the person that I don't want to be wakes up. Does that
Oh,
make sense?
yeah,
I
yeah,
wake
yeah.
and I don't.
And then that part of you just keeps snoozing the alarm. Yeah.
Yes, so I just snooze the alarm, and I'll be like, oh, I have time, and I'll sleep, and then it'll ring again, snooze, ring again, snooze, and then after like 5 minutes of that, I have a mad um, fiance in my bed, because she's just hearing that through the whole,
Oh yeah.
through
And then
the
she's
whole.
waking up,
She's waking
every
up.
every.
Well, actually, she got used to it, so
Oh.
she's just knocked out. you know.
From an alarm.
Yeah, she's just like
Wow.
this,
I
drool coming out. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Yeah,
wake up to
cut
like
that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can put that in.
I wake up to like the slightest sounds.
Really?
Yes, I'm a very. I hear the door like creak a little bit. I would wake up, or like I hear like a branch. The branches outside because I sleep with my window open.
Oh,
Nice breeze. But then like I hear some sounds and like I would wake up from it.
from slight sounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty light
So
sleeper.
how many times on average do you wake up?
Normally I wake up like around like midnight for some reason.
Wake up around midnight?
Yeah, like cause I normally would sleep around like 9, 10,
Yeah.
and then midnight time is like I randomly would wake up and I would just get like maybe a bottle of cold water, drink some water, go back to sleep.
Wow.
But like, yeah, I'm pretty light sleeper.
When you said that, like the slightest sound makes you wake up, I was like, man, that's awful. Because
Sorta.
like, not, I mean, not in a bad way. Like I would just imagine you sleeping, wake up, sleeping, wake up.
Oh,
It's just
like keep waking up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like PTSD. Like, oh god.
Sorry to
Branch.
segue.
No, it's
You
okay.
brought up sleeping. I was like, yeah,
No, I mean
I
those are
struggle.
no. It's better that way. I like to play off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun that way. You know
Oh
what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
It makes it.